That's good. Hey guys, what's going on? It's just Sash here, and I'm in my classroom right now. I just finished having a small lunch, and I just finished filming the one video, the update video that you guys can see here. I did a video which you can see that basically described the whole process about like finding a job in Cambodia and stuff like that. And I don't like the way, I didn't like the way it came out. I don't like the way it came out. And I just figured, you know what, well, I'll just say what I did. Okay. So basically, this is the video of how I got, you know, my job here in Phnom Penh. So basically, I did a TEFL back when I was still living in New York. I did my TEFL course, 120 hours at ITTT, which I have a link in the description. You can get a discount, and it helps me out as well. I get a little bit of commission, which is cool. So, but anyway, I did my course, 120 hours. Mind you, I did have over 3 years of experience teaching when I was in China, so that definitely played a factor. But again, this is about me and what I did. So I had 3 years of experience when I was in China. I did my 120-hour TEFL course, which took me about a month or so to finish. You know, you could probably finish it faster, definitely. There's no limit to the amount, how fast you can do it. But you do have like 180 days to finish it. Otherwise, you know, you're SOL or something like that. I don't know. So, but anyway, I did the TEFL course, and after the TEFL course, I did research, a whole bunch of research. So, I did some research on different places, and you know, there's China, South Korea, and stuff. And you know, full disclosure, I don't have a bachelor's degree. I went to China when I was in the middle of college, so I don't have a degree. So I tried to find different places, and I saw Cambodia, and I thought to myself, well, you know, I've heard of Cambodia. I've heard of, you know, everybody's heard of Angelina Jolie and her kid or whatever, and you know, people have heard of Cambodia, but me personally, I never, like, I didn't know Phnom Penh was the capital, you know, so I never really thought of going to Cambodia. So I did more research, and then I realized that their visa policy is very lenient, the most lenient, I believe. I don't want to say in the world, but at least for Southeast Asia, the most lenient. Which I'll probably do another video going into detail. But you know, long story short, you pay money, you get your visa, you're good. You know, and yeah. So I did more research, and I tried looking up jobs on different job hosting boards, you know, like ESL Cafe, Dave's ESL Cafe. That's where I found my first job when I was in China, which I'll do another video on sometime in the future also. But yeah, so I did that video, or not that video. I looked on those forums, and I couldn't really find any jobs. It's not really as like advertised like how the jobs in China are, the jobs in Japan or South Korea, you know. So it was a little difficult trying to find not information about it, but actual like ads for it. You know what I mean? There's tons of information that you can find about people who are doing it or people who have done it, you know. But the whole, you know, oh, you can find a job online for Cambodia. You can, yeah, definitely. But it's difficult. Not difficult, but it's not as easy. Like you have to look for it. You know, it's not like you can just type in jobs in Cambodia. You know, you could, but you have to look for it. You know, so it's not like in China, like Chinese jobs where you can just find them like that. You know, so, but yeah, so I decided my plan was I was going to take a little bit of a vacation in Thailand first. So I booked the flight to Thailand, okay? And I stayed in Thailand for about a week or two, which obviously you guys have seen. And then I decided to go to Cambodia afterwards to, you know, find a job. So I was in Cambodia, in Phnom Penh. I landed in Phnom Penh, and the first thing I did was, you know, look for an apartment. So I found a place, and I just started looking online. The first thing I did, though, before that actually was, while I was looking online, I started to go around to find schools that were near me, and I applied to like one school, and like went in the building, gave my my CV, which I had the mistake of not putting my picture on there, and I didn't think to do that just because I'm accustomed to looking for jobs online, and then they ask me for the picture after I give them the CV. So I gave them the CV, didn't get a call back, but I wasn't really waiting for them, and you know what I mean. So I gave them the CV, and I started looking for other positions, obviously. So after I gave them the CV, I went back home, got something to eat, and applied online to the school that I'm working at now. And I think within a few hours, I want to say, or the next day, I received an email saying that they were interested and they wanted to see my additional documents, like a photo of me, obviously. And I told them that I had a TEFL, so they wanted to see the TEFL, a copy of the TEFL, and yeah, that was pretty much it. And then I came in for an interview. Did the interview, and they wanted me to do a little demo class for two of the managers there, and I did the demo class, and they enjoyed it, they liked it, and I had another interview. This is all the same day, mind you. Another interview with the principal, and it went really well, and I was offered a job right there on the spot. And yeah, that's pretty much how I found my job. Well, just to recap, I guess, was, what I did was did my TEFL. I had my experience, but you can do it. You can find the job without the experience if you have the TEFL. Okay. Did my TEFL, booked my flight, found an apartment, and started applying. If my school here didn't offer me a job, I would have just kept, going around. There's tons of schools here. There's tons and tons and tons and tons of schools here. So you literally just, print out your CVs, get some photos on them, and hand them in, and just, relax. You'll find work. There's tons of work here. So just go, apply, be friendly, dress like you're going in for an interview, though. Don't go in with, like board shorts and a tank top and flip-flops and just be like, oh, here's my CV. Like, no, don't do that. Go in dressing like you want the job, because you never know. You'll probably get the interview right then and there. And, you're going to do an interview in board shorts and a tank top. So, apply online. There's forms. I think there's a Phnom Penh jobs. That's one. Ever jobs, I think, is another one. But you can just literally, look up Cambodian jobs and look for it. Don't be lazy and don't expect for it to be the first result. You know what I mean? Just look and you'll find. So, but that's pretty much it. I think I covered pretty much just about anything. If I'm missing anything, I'm sorry. Just shoot me an email. Itsjustsash@gmail.com. That's pretty much it for this video, guys. Remember, like I said, if you have an email, if you have a question, shoot me an email. Itsjustsash@gmail.com. Remember to LSS, like, share, and subscribe. And as always, thanks for watching.